Hello everyone, this is my 1995 Cobra Mustang. This car has sat neglected for many years. It was my first car right out of college when I was starting to make good money. I did quite a few upgrades, put BBK headers on it, which you can kind of see down in there. BBK valve covers. I have comp pedestal mount adjustable 1.7 rocker arms. I also have GT40x heads, the SVO Ford Motorsport heads. But why I'm making this video today is, since this car had sat neglected for many years, I pulled the upper intake off because I had O-rings leaking in my injectors. I ended up just putting all new Bosch 4-hole and 24-pound injectors in it. That opened up the next can of worms. My stock injector rails were leaking. The crossover at the front and the rear was leaking. So then I opened up a can of worms, wanting to put an aftermarket fuel rail in this guy, and I finally, on researching, found Speedmaster79 rails, and through a lot of trial and error, I already had an MSD distributor in it. They will not work with a stock Ford distributor, so I had an MSD distributor. This fuel rail barely clears in the back. You can kind of see it there. I mean, it's really tight, but it does work. The next deal is I got Ted Jenkins lines, fuel lines, going down here to the factory hard lines. And the Ford push locks that come with his kit did not talk to the Speedmaster79 rails. So I chose to put pipe nipple, this -6 JIC, and 90 up and then 45 out to talk to the return line, as you can see. And then on the end of the pressure side, I went pipe into the fuel rail coming out, JIC -6 90, then a JIC -6 extension, swivel extension, then going into Ted's high pressure line. And I was actually making this video so I could show Ted. The rear has a crossover. I'm just now pressuring it up. It was leaking. I plan to, at some point, take the AN fittings out. You can see they're both pipe doped up, and put actual hydraulic pipe to JIC -6 for the rear crossovers. I don't have that yet. So anyways, this is my compilation of my 95 Mustang Cobra, and then at some point I'm going to add the BBK fuel regulator. This does not work. The stock intake, I actually had to take the idle air control motor out. I'll make a separate video of that later.